gonna be a big old gay story time today. Whoa, are you pissed? Because of the title? Calm down, my God. Take a seat, break out that wine. It's story time. And then once you listen to the story, then leave a comment, okay? Let's do this. Hi you guys, if you're new here, this is my page. My thoughts will probably offend you, and my name's Michelle McDaniel. On this page, we talk about fitness, health, relationships, and a bunch of story times, all while being petty. If you are not new here, that means you are a subscriber or some weirdo that hates me and just watches my videos for some reason. But if you are a subscriber, well, here is your trophy for being just amazingly fabulous. All right, so I told this story on Facebook a long time ago, but I figured I would tell my YouTube fam because honestly, I like YouTube a lot better. So when I started on YouTube, I actually didn't post a lot about fitness. I actually posted because I was single all the way up until I was 24, and I would post, you know, relationship videos because I was a virgin for a long time, and I wanted to wait for someone that I thought would not hit it and quit it, basically. So I basically didn't want my first time to be with some little boy with a little dick and a little cheap bastard personality, to be completely frank with you guys. I don't talk like that, but I just had to for that split second. But that was my goal, and a lot of the guys that I was running into, they were just not going to get the kitty. So I would kind of post about certain guys and how they were great at first, and then they figured out that it's going to take a lot of work to get up in here, and how they would just run away. So pretty much stories like that about being single, a single virgin that happened to be fit. So because I would post about being a virgin, it gave off the impression that I was some ultra crazy Bible thumping Christian, waiting for my knight in shining armor so that I can serve my king. So anyway, this probably read to many Christians that I was very traditional. So I would get a lot of Christians commenting in my comment section and messages from a lot of Christians, you know, giving me Bible verses and don't worry, God's gonna send you the perfect man to take care of you, and you know, all that Bible stuff. By the way, I am a Christian. I believe in God and being a good person and blah, blah, blah. I just can't stand, well, you know, you'll hear it in the video. So I was just talking to this guy at my job, and I honestly didn't really like him. He was very, like the kind of Christians that I don't like, the very abrupt type Christians. Just the ones that believe that this is the way you have to believe or you're going to hell. You know, those kind of Christians. We are gonna call him Meatloaf. Not that I don't like meatloaf, like the food, I had it last night, but just because I guess I had it last night and that's what I'm gonna call him. So he actually watches quite a bit of my videos and seemed to like me because he, you know, thought that I was probably a very like, kind of Christian. Well, I'm actually just having a normal, like pretty peaceful discussion with this guy, probably talking about what we're doing over the weekend. And then from the back of me, I hear, oh my gosh, this bitch. I turn around and I see this very flamboyant dude walking towards me. Let me correct myself. He was walking towards me.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me?
Looking right at me, and I didn't recognize it. And so I'm like, do I know? Oh my God! This was my friend, let's call him Rainbow because obviously. Back in high school. So we start talking, catching up, changing numbers. He exits the stage and says, call me, bitch, you better call me. So then we laugh and say our goodbyes and he walks on and blah, 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 blah. So then I turn back to Meatloaf and his whole demeanor has changed and he goes, ugh, those people are so disgusting. So I thought he meant super flamboyant dudes like Rainbow. So I go, yeah, he's a great dude. He's just super extra, you know? And he goes, those gay freaks. That's not exactly what he said, but I'm trying to not put a lot of vulgarity in this video, even though in the beginning I kind of had a lot. That's just not exactly what he said. That's the nice version. So he goes, those gay freaks just need to stop. You guys know me, I'm super sarcastic, so I say, Doesn't really bother me what people decide to do with their buttholes. I'm super sarcastic and kind of like, yeah, whatever, but he did not take it in that way, like in a jokingly way. He then slams his fist on the desk. I look at him. All of a sudden, he's holding a Bible in one hand, a picture of Jesus in the other, and wearing a robe. I thought you were a Christian. Yeah? Well, that's not something God would want you talking to. And then he proceeds to yell at me and says, he's going to hell, and so are you for even associating with that trash, with that abomination. Hold up. Look, I have no problem with religious people. I have no problem with non-religious people. I have no problem with gay people, liberals, Republicans, vegans, you know, all those groups that people are like, oh, you're a liberal, oh, you're a Republican, oh God, you're a vegan. Those kind of groups that we like to talk about like on social media. I don't care. I really don't care. But 1, I can't stand people that try and shove their beliefs down your throat. 2, are you Jesus? You don't know what someone else's fate is. 3, I can't stand hypocrites. So get this, because I was friends with his girlfriend at the time, who was one of those, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pray for you, come to church with me, I can save you kind of people. She was really sweet though. I really liked her actually. Him, didn't like so much her, I do like. Didn't like the fact that they were together because he's an ass. So because he was being very vocal about his opinion about how my friend was going to go to the bottomless pit of hell with Satan, I say, hold up, wait a minute, Meatloaf. Don't you live with your girlfriend? We're gonna call his girlfriend Mary, because she was like super holy, you know? And she doesn't have absolutely no ring on her finger. Oh, and you guys have sex, don't you? In fact, remember, you dated my other friend? We're gonna call her Tila Tequila because she was basically a stripper. So I tell him, I know damn well you also had sex with her, a lot of raunchy sex. She told me the detail. Y'all weren't even together. Y'all were just a flang. Also, didn't you cheat on your recent girlfriend, Mary, with good old Tila Tequila? Didn't ya? You just manipulated Mary to forgive you because that's what the Bible says. Which it does say you should forgive, but you should not forget. I wish he just kicked him in his nuts and moved on because he was a dick face. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the Bible said you're not supposed to put the penis in the vagina before marriage, and I'm sure that you are not supposed to be putting your penis in other girls' vaginas when you're with someone else. I think that's called adultery. Is it still adultery if you're not married? Anyway, it's cheating and you know it's wrong and God said not to do it. So please explain why him being gay is different from you. Actually, do not, because you can't. So then after all that, he goes, well, I don't care what he does or what gay people do, but I hate that they shove it down our throat. Okay, so we're changing the original reason why you're upset, but let's go with it. And I can personally understand that point where he's coming from because I've seen posts or I've heard in real life, you know, someone will ask somebody's opinion about, you know, homosexuality and they'll say something like, you know what, they can do whatever they want, but I just don't agree with that lifestyle. And the other person will literally jump down their throats, rip them apart, and then kill them with their words. It's like you have to have their opinion or you are a bigot, which I don't like. I like people to have their own opinions as long as everybody's respectful. But at the same time, Mr. Meatloaf was saying how this is a sin and this is horrible, all at the same time that he is sinning and doing horrible things. He just happens to be straight. So I say, come on, man, you're a hypocrite. You're just annoyed because he's gay and very flamboyant. You're doing some freaky 50 Shades of Grey type moves with multiple women, all while you are in a relationship with a very committed woman. Look at yourself, ugly. Sorry, I really didn't like them. There's other things that happened with that guy that just like, oh, you're just so gross. Why did you date so many people that I knew? And they had to tell me all of it. Tragic. He was just one of those people that always had to say what women did wrong and always had an excuse for why men were the way that they were. And that irritated me because women can be assholes and so can men, not just one of them. Anyway, him and his girlfriend broke up. She actually started competing in bikini after they broke up because he wouldn't allow her because it was very ungodly. I recently decided to just look at his Facebook and it turns out that he's still posting what is right and wrong with various Bible verses and no one likes his or comments. I know he still watches my videos and I'm sure he'll watch this one because it's got gay in the title. Hi Meatloaf, I see, you're still a loser. Also, Mary's doing way better off without you. Anyway, people kept asking me what's my opinion on gay people, or like this gay movement that's going on, I guess, like the acceptance movement of homosexuals and trans and whatnot. And my opinion is, first of all, I have some gay followers that I meet in real life at events when I have my business, and they go hard for me. If someone says anything about me, oh my God. Have you ever been told off by a gay person, a gay man?
Goes in my car, I can break it.
Okay.
And so put it in my car if you want
It's
to.
not in your car, sir.
Exactly. I bet you won't go in my car. So tough and so smart, Stanley. Like I said, put it in my car.
No.
It will get broke. Put it in my car. Can I get the ticket,
Thank you,
please?
sir.
Like
Have a
I
good
said,
day.
put it in my car,
All right,
Stanley
you can give me the
Roberts.
ticket.
Thank you.
Okay.
Badass.
All right. You want to use your pen? Okay.
So this is for Cron 4 News.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Stanley E. Roberts.
This is for
Cron
people
4.
behaving badly on
For
Channel
people
4.
What about people overeating on Channel 4? Badass. How about that?
Thank you, sir.
1-800 get them, chubby butt.
Have a good day.
You too, fat ass.
Thank you.
But my opinion about, you know, gay people or trans people is I don't have one. If you're a good person and you're funny, sarcastic, you watch cartoons and you recite old school SpongeBob with me, we are good. All right, well that's my big old gay story time. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you want another gay story time, because I do have another one that I want to tell you guys if you want me to tell you. And yes, there will be my amazing drawing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button so you do not ever miss one of my videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I will see you guys next time. Remember, stay fabulous because this is a gay video, and be a beast.